Hi, guys.
Hi there. Hi, this is Gabby. And this is my Friday, the Gabb show, but it's Thursday because Gabby has to be away tomorrow. And I called up those two guys waving at you, Lisa Bailey, who I call Bailey, but it's actually Lisa Bailey Gerhard. And is it really Gerhard?
No.
She never took, she never took my name. Those Texas women do
I
it.
didn't think so. And then I thought, well, maybe she really did.
I'll claim it.
I'll claim both of you. And Keegan Gerhard of DBar Restaurant, Sweet Shop, wonderful place, friends for, well, actually, since before you came to Denver. So,
True.
yeah.
You planted a seed and then you threatened us with our life if we didn't come.
I just messed up your whole life, and here you are.
That was only 15 short years ago. Can you believe it's been 15 years that DBar's been here?
Yeah, but you were here before that.
True. But DBar,
DBar is 15 years old. Sure.
Do I look 15 years older? I can't tell.
He was only visiting before that.
Yeah, we were
visiting.
visiting.
Yeah, we came here just to open up DBar.
Right. And all of a sudden there was a space next door to Strings. Why not?
That's right.
Oh, those were fun days. And they still yell Keegan, Keegan, Keegan to our last taste of Colorado. Gotta admit, great showbiz. Bailey does all the work and you just look cute.
I know, right? She just has, I don't even have to do that anymore. She just has a cardboard cutout and I don't even have to go now.
Now you're right. For a while, Bailey didn't talk as much. Okay, enough of that nonsense. Tell us about DBar.
Well, we'll start with Easter, I guess. One thing, as much as we love DBar and as much as it seems people love DBar, we find it a little bit miraculous because we're just terrible at marketing. We're not good at letting people know what we're up to. We tend to kind of hope that people eat delicious things and tell other people, but
yes, I do.
And Easter is a good example of that. We're going to do Easter brunch, of course, and these last couple of years we've kind of done it differently for Easter. We kind of do a family style brunch. So it's not quite as fancy as it sounds when we say we're doing 10 courses, but 10 different things do come to your table, family style. And so that way there's a good mix where we can serve people all their Easter favorites, but also, easily take care of any kind of dietary restrictions. There's, vegetarian things, there's gluten-free things, there's dairy-free things, and kind of a wide variety. And we're, as you know, you can look out your back window there and see that we're not really at spring yet, even though it's
sort of. Yeah, if you don't get blown over on your way to spring.
That's it. So we're gonna try to, showcase as much spring as we have. What's happening? Stop.
So I'm just a bit confused. So your brunch is I sit down with my family, whether it's 3, 4, 5, whatever, or 10, and you just bring out like a bunch of different courses, family style.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think this kind of came out of the need to. We all loved going to a big buffet on holiday and helping ourselves to a big, beautiful buffet on a brunch, Easter brunch. So during COVID time, we didn't have that. We still wanted to give you that experience of having a fun Easter brunch buffet. We worked at the Ritz-Carlton and the Four Seasons, and we always, had those big days where we fed 1,000 people, and they had these over-the-top buffets, and then COVID kind of, took that away from us. And this was just our our nod to that, and still getting to have that fun experience of going with your family and having a fun buffet, but it came to the table.
It also is much nicer. I don't have to get up and stand in line.
Yeah,
Well, that's
right?
that was part of the, I guess people call it pivoting. How did you pivot during
Yeah.
COVID? You know, we wanted to be able to do the buffet, but exactly what you said, it's almost better because we can bring the buffet to you a little bit.
Okay, now, are you gonna do that on Mother's Day too?
We are.
We are indeed, yes. So
Because it just sounds like a logical thing
It
to
is.
do.
We did it last year. We did it for both Easter and brunch, and it was it was a hit for us, and I think the guests really enjoyed it too. And we had a lot of great feedback on it, and we just played around with some new menu ideas for this year, and I think that's the plan, is to do it for Mother's Day as well.
Are there, well, it's also better so that the kids, you're not up and down with them all the time too.
Right.
Are there a couple of new fun things that you want to tell us about? I mean, your brunches and your lunch and dinner are fabulous. We'll explain that in a second, but
well, I think the brunch dish, if you haven't been to DBar for brunch, which it feels very neighborhoody there. I think we capture a local walk-in business for brunch, but we have a lot of fun items. We do always some kind of a version of like a breakfast casserole where we use our croissants and our homemade breads and something yummy with polidori chorizo. It's really yummy, light and fluffy, and we're gonna do quiche things and stuff. But even beyond brunch, I'm most excited probably about the packages you put together, like those. What we have any? Yeah, we have some.
We did get ourselves organized with a few little pre-order desserty things.
Look, I have props.
Oh, look.
oh, where's mine?
Right?
Oh,
What are we doing? We should have sent you one before we got going on
oh, well, you could send me one after.
You absolutely will. So
Oh, by then I could choose. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, and it's just a little assortment of like some of the signature items that we do, like a sugar cookie bar. We have Cadbury mini egg chocolate chunk cookies, our little cake pop, which
is that adorable?
Of course, a chocolate dipped strawberry that looks like a carrot, because why not? And then our French macaroons. We have an assortment of those too.
Which,
so a little thing to give as a gift or put in an Easter basket. It's a fun little assortment of sweets. And then we're also offering.
Wait, there's more.
We're offering a carrot cake in the
okay, that's what I saw on Facebook.
We know how much you love bunny butts or any butts.
With my cake that you made me was all 800 pig butts.
I'm gonna tip that off the board,
but when that carrot cake came up, the only two desserts I adore are carrot cake and chocolate chip cookies. You make the best cookies. And when I saw that, I was going to write down, but I figured whoever does your Facebook has no clue who I am. Could you please send me? You do it? I should have known.
You know, our carrot cake, by the way, in case there's any
That's my favorite. That's the only dessert I kill for.
Right.
We don't put raisins or pineapple, just
good
for the weirdos.
I hate pineapple.
Or coconut.
And we actually do keep this one nut free. So
good. I don't like nuts in carrot cake.
Yeah.
I don't know why you ruin carrot cake.
Well, we try not to. So
no, but everybody puts all those nuts and things in. Pineapple kills me. I don't know why. It's like pineapple pizza. It just doesn't go
on there.
Yeah. I like raisins, but nothing else. But
yeah,
all right. Well, yeah, my order.
Little sweet treats like that. And I think we have a 6-piece cupcake box. We're also chocolate dipping peeps if you want or marshmallow peep dipped in a really nice dark chocolate couverture.
I saw one over there when you came on the air. If you look right over to your left, I swear I saw one.
No.
Oh, the other side.
Oh,
no.
I think we sent them all to DBar today, darn it.
Oh, okay.
But they're dipped in real couverture, not candy, and lustered, and they're really
cute.
They're really cute and beautiful. And we
Okay.
always have, you know, some chocolate eggs filled with things and bunnies and such. So we've got good Easter stuff.
And they always did. And
Nothing
but
weird.
let's tell people, it's more than just Easter or Mother's Day. I go there all the time. You always have a fabulous brunch. You have an incredible lunch dinner menu.
Thank you.
It's not fancy. It's a place you can go to a couple of times a week
People
and
do-
drop in.
People do. I'm glad to hear you say that. You know, it's something that we learned. We didn't do it intentionally. I wish we could say we were that
Oh,
clever.
sure you did.
But you know, there's a lot of options. People use DBar different ways. You know, ladies come after work and have a glass of wine and catch up. We're right by the hospitals. We always have been. And so there's groups of people that just come from right after work too. It's very family friendly, kid friendly. Maybe that's the TV piece. I don't know, but we've been around long enough. When you think about that, a 10-year-old kid is now 25. So it freaks me out. But
Okay, well, all right. Joey is 23
what?
and Hannah's 30.
Oh my, it's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
I must
Okay.
be 90. I'm probably almost as old as Mick Jagger or something. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. But Joey still remembers everything from the first DBar.
Yeah.
And every time I'm near there, Gabby, could you get me macarons? Can we have this? Remember the cake and shake? Yes, Joey, I remember all.
That is a smart kid right there.
Yeah, well, he comes with his grandmother often, in case you didn't know.
Well, it's, you know what, I don't want to sound too cheesy, but it's really an honor. You know, we have people come in now who have kids and they met us when they were a kid.
Well, he was 4 years old or 3 years old.
Yeah, it's
And he
crazy.
used to go with me to Strings for Mother's Day, and then we'd come play there.
Exactly. And you know what? We owe it to Noel Cunningham to take to celebrate Mother's Day more seriously, because he did such an amazing job at it.
Made my heart
You
grow.
know, he brought moms in and cabs, and he did all these things. And we always kind of just, you know, important to us, we love our moms, but we never gave it the same attention that we gave other holidays. So we really learned that from Noel and try to make that a super special day too. And there is one thing in the spring that I'd love to bring up. I don't want to get people excited and then not be able to go because it's only 45 people, but we always do a crawfish boil. I mean, you know,
I came to one once.
Yeah, I
Yes, you
know. And you were,
I found some nice person to peel them.
I recall, you were like sucking crawfish heads and throwing
Dancing
cans
on
of
the
beer.
table.
Oh, now you're giving away the real me.
Right. It's slippery when the newspaper gets wet. Isn't it? No, listen, we have strong Southern ties, and not everybody knows that. You know, and it's a crawfish boil is a lifestyle event in the South, and it's this prime season is April and May, and so I think it's going to be this year right at the very beginning of May. We do
Which
it
is
out.
not very far away.
No, yeah, it's so close. It's
very soon.
going to be in the next 20, 30 days at the most. And it'll be, we cook all of the crawfish right out on the patio. We have a Louisiana crawfish boil. We make yummy hush puppies, not junky.
Oh, that was the best part to me.
Yeah.
Not
They're good.
crappy cornbred.
Oh no, those hush puppies after my fourth dose of those.
I think you gotta save room for beignets.
That's
too.
right.
With
We
you.
got beignets. We bring in a beat of beer. Of course, we bring in the crawfish from Louisiana, and
You
and
had
all-
corn and potatoes and sausage. You had all sorts of.
yes, andouille, potatoes, corn, all that stuff goes in, and it's super fun. It's and you find out how many people have either gotten to go down and enjoy one, or how many people from Louisiana or even Houston, that Bayou area, live in Denver. There's tons. So
Oh, I know some people as soon as they hear because they were so mad at me that I got to go and they didn't.
Listen, well, you're a VIP. They need to know that, I would say, but
I don't think so, but okay.
We fly in the crawfish, so it comes from Louisiana overnight, and so we have to commit to a certain amount of pounds, and that's why the seats fill up fast. We only have so much that we can sell, and so it's kind of a hot ticketed item to get a ticket to that. I think there's about 48 seats to it, so it's not everybody gets to go, so you should definitely sign up
I
early.
will tell them very shortly, but
we'll post it on social media, but it does go quickly. It usually sells out in a couple of days, so just keep an eye out for that. Instagram and Facebook are where we're best as far as letting people know, especially Instagram, where
just don't give away all my carrot cakes. Okay, now tell me, I understand that you're doing a lot more of your baking and all the fabulous things you make and sell you have a place to do it, and then you're bringing them all to DBar for sale.
Yeah, so we have our Offsite bakery that we are producing everything, it seems like. We do a lot of our small intricate items for the dessert menu in-house at DBar, but a lot of those bulk items we're getting harder and harder to produce in our kitchen. It's just small, and we're very busy. So we were having trouble with producing enough and staying on top of the things we needed on a daily basis. So we're in a separate offsite facility, and we've started a bakery that will allow us to produce more efficiently, gives us a little more room to play around with more breads, which is really exciting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're definitely getting our hands dirty with more yeasted bread, lamination. You could speak to more of that kind of stuff, but
well, I know that Alex Seidel is one of all of our bestest buddies and friends. We love Alex to pieces, and we were partners with him in Food Mill Commissary for 5-6 years, I think it was. But over time, things evolve, and us pastry kids are very snooty, and we like to do our own thing, so we took our tools and we're like, we want it to be all baking and pastry, no savory. We both just grew. We both have grown and grown. Like Alex does huge business with his canning and preserving and all of that for the marketplace. He's about to go into the airport with all that, so he needed space. We needed more space. So
you're going to the airport too.
We at DBar is going to the airport too in Terminal A. We don't have to shush. We can say it's time to say.
I have no idea. Me and the world. Yes.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. Actually, I think Bailey says it best that when you're in the A terminal and in the international terminal, then it's kind of a fun concept that somebody might hop on a plane with some of the DBar treats, and then they get off in Germany or France or England or somewhere, and then suddenly you're taking your product, all over the world.
I always stop at the A concourse, even if I'm leaving on the B, and I always pack my stuff to take on the plane.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think it's a fun opportunity to become an international brand overnight by simply
literally
on a red eye. But I think you're going to have a lot of people obviously wanting just a treat in the moment. They can grab something and wait at their gate. They can take a seat there. There'll be seating available to have, a coffee and a pastry or a sandwich or something. But I think we'll also be able to have some of those gifty items. So you're running behind, you didn't get to get that souvenir for your kid on your business trip or whatever, you can bring them back a box of French macaroons or a little box of treats that we'll have pre-packed for you too. So I think there's a lot of options for
absolutely
gifts that come out.
In the meantime, you are now doing your own thing, not Food Mill, but everything is available at DBar. You have more stuff than you did.
Chocolate croissants, all the laminated things that we had fun doing with Food Mill, plus a couple of new things for us. We do some different flavors seasonally of cinnamon rolls, like We've done sweet potato. We did Oreo. Right now we're
Oh,
just traditional with Easter sprinkles.
oh,
Go
go back to
cinnamon,
sweet
good.
potato sounds delicious.
So yummy.
Yeah, that's for the fall holiday.
Yeah.
season.
Well, I remember tasting after a whole dinner. I went through, I think, a cinnamon roll and a half.
Well, and our sticky buns and cinnamon rolls and kolaches were three things that we really worked on during COVID. And kolaches it's a Czechoslovakian word, but it's this
Right.
thing Texas has gotten known for. And I've seen them pop up here and there in Colorado. But you can do them savory, like cheese and sausage, or you can do them like a Danish style sweet. So we'll have those. You know how awesome lawyers make our life, Gabby?
Yeah.
They just make everything short
Can't live with them, can't
and
live without them.
efficient. We are just about to finish up our lease for a new little retail space over in Central Park.
Oh, I wasn't gonna ask. Okay.
I was gonna.
I thought I was just told not to say.
Well, no, listen, you can say it's.
We won't be specific.
We've lived there long enough to call
Oh,
it.
Bailey, what will we do with him?
We still call it Stapleton.
So do I. And my friends live in Central Park, and I know that my friends live in Stapleton.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a tough one to.
What can I say?
Hard to get used to, but it's something. You know what? It's as business people, the retail piece was integrated. Like as you know, in the original DBar, there was no choice. When you walked in, you were standing in front of the case, and you didn't know if it was a.
Well, you also had 5 places to sit down and 2 inches of space.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah. So people, it was the only restaurant I'd ever seen where people would walk in and say, how does this work? What do I do? Like they didn't know. But the retail piece during COVID, as you can imagine, even though it has all those moving parts, was vital for us because we didn't have to teach people how to do to-go at DBar.
Right.
And a lot of people that only knew us as a restaurant got used to getting things out of the case. And so that's a piece that we feel like we can duplicate successfully without the quality.
Absolutely. No, I love DBar. I love the coffee part. If you want that, I love to eat. I eat there all the time. And it's just really great food. If you want more, if you want less, it's all there. But your sweets, that's how you started.
Our bread and butter.
It is.
Yeah, I like bread and butter too, by the way.
And I think this Central Park location will be reminiscent of that little jewel box that DBar was originally when we opened 14 years ago.
Oh gosh.
Around 15 years ago now.
Oh, how time flies.
And I think we're gonna pull back some of those elements from the original that I think will be
what fun.
That have been fans for a
Well,
long time.
those elements then are what is now a norm.
It's true, isn't it?
They were much more unique then. It was totally unique. Now more people do the help yourself and pay and then sit down and all the things.
It's really true, right?
Yeah.
And bakeries, there's so many awesome bakeries in Denver now. And but fortunately, I think we've gotten known for a couple of niche things like the cake and shake and some of those things that people come for.
Oh, you'll never forget that. Yeah.
And there will be some a couple of little seats in this new spot in Central Park. And what we were hoping, I don't know if you remember when we went to New Orleans together.
I couldn't forget a minute of them.
Do you remember how that?
Of course I do. Bailey barely talked and you weren't married.
That's right.
We went to see Bailey at her restaurant where you were.
Okay.
And that's when I met Bailey.
I was working then, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still working now.
That little Hanson snowball place, if you remember or not, they had that throne built in that snow cone place, and they made the grandma sit there, and people would just take pictures with her every like Thursday or Friday. So we were hoping to have a table for you at this new place in Central Park. Put a little crown on you, and then pictures.
Can I have a diamond tiara and a piece of carrot cake shaped like a pig, huh?
It'll be diamonds as far as you know.
Yeah, you're right. That's as far as I accept the honor.
All right.
I will be there for opening day. I shall be the grandma queen.
Okay. We'll have a throne for you.
That's right. We should probably just have a day where it's only us, just us and you before all the, all the craziness happens, honestly.
I love it. I love it. And I love you all. But before we go, this has been great fun. Everybody should go to DBar, Easter, Mother's Day, or any other day. Visit any part of it. But name, address, phone number,
Yeah, let me give you all the
the
important
particulars. Yeah.
particulars. DBarDenver.com is the place with the most information. You can find out everything from our history to our most up-to-date menu to ordering online, which is, of course, everyone has to do now. And that's also the starting place for ordering any of these seasonal specialties like the Easter, Mother's Day, and all of our seasonal and signature and custom cakes all happen at DBarDenver.com. We are open 5 days a week, which is important to know. We always were 7. Since COVID,
I sure wish you were.
everybody's still trying to get staff for 7 days, I
I
guess,
know.
or even 6. You know what? Here's really great news. We have been able to get Philadelphia cream cheese until this week, and cream cheese frosting is just not the same without it. Other cream cheeses aren't as good. And we found out that Philadelphia cream cheese is actually paying people $20 if they can't find their product, if they'll use it and not make cheesecake, because they want people to know that you can do other things with cream cheese. So it's kind of funny.
Oh
So
my God.
our traditional top-notch cream cheese frosting will be available moving forward. But so we are closed Monday, Tuesday. We do occasionally do private events on those days, though. And then I guess the social media is the next best way, or maybe even a better way, more quick way to find out about us. It's at DBar Denver on Instagram. I think
And do you have an address and a phone number for the common folk?
Yes, it's 494 East 19th Avenue. It's right across the street from the original Las Delicias, right there in Uptown.
It's the corner of 20th and Penn. 19th and Penn, yeah.
Right on the corner of 19th and Penn. And it's and the hours are, we start lunch at 11:30 and we go till 9 on weekdays for dinner and 10 on the weekends.
We open for brunch on Saturday and Sunday at 10:30.
Yeah, a little bit earlier. And honestly, in the summertime, and I'm ready for some warm weather.
Oh, fabulous patio.
We close at 10, but we're on a wait at 10. So we usually just stay open in the summertime till people stop coming. So
Well, we haven't got time to go into it, but I just want to add for all of you who are watching who may not have been there, they have great cocktails and wine to go with the fabulous food. So you're not missing out on anything.
well, I know how much you enjoy having things brought to you. And I'm not saying you're a wino, but I'm just saying, did you know that we are able to bring wine to you now on a cute little tap truck? Have we talked about that?
Oh, well, we only have a couple of minutes, but tell me fast.
Next time we'll show you a teaser photo. You have one?
Show it to me. Tell me.
So
Okay.
it's an Italian post-World War II truck called an Ape. It's made by the same people that make the Vespa scooter. And we outfitted it in the back with fun little taps. So we can do Prosecco or champagne or beer, or and it's very cute and small, as you can see me standing next to it.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
These are colors on it. And when those doors open up, there's taps inside, and we can do.
that's great. Only Keegan doesn't fit in it.
I don't fit very well inside of there. I could push it anywhere we need to go, but it doesn't drive.
I'll be the driver, you push. You are doing everything. That is fabulous. And everybody listening, just a second, please like and subscribe to the Gabb on YouTube. You'll find this on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as soon as I get it up. But back to you, make your reservations for the, I don't know when it is, the crawfish.
Oh, the crawfish, well, it's going to be, I think, first or second week of May.
Everybody keep looking at,
But
Yeah,
just
keep
follow
your-
us.
keep
Follow
your
us
eyes
and
open
you'll,
for that.
yeah. it
and
will let
there's
us know.
Easter, Mother's Day, and any other Wednesday, Thursday,
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Love you. Have
Love
a
you.
great
Love
day.
you too. Thanks so much for the time, Debbie.
Ah, thank you for the time. Much love. I'm dreaming of sweets. Have a great week. Much love. Bye-bye.